You've always kind of exhibited an energy off the bench that a lot of people don't normally do. When did it occur to you that you had to do that, or is that something you've just done?
I think that's something I've done throughout my career, but you got to do that anytime you come off the bench. You got to give that first group a spark, a little bit of energy, kind of rejuvenate that energy that they begin the game with. Because usually when the second team goes in, it's to give that first team a rest. They're a little bit tired, so amp up the energy and step up the pace a little bit. As well, if the first group has a lead, you want to maintain that lead or increase the lead. You never want to give up a lead, and you never want to get too far in the hole. So.
Do you feel as though the guys who are watching you and coming off the bench behind you, can learn from that, and is that kind of trickling down, you feel, to the other guys?
Yeah, I think Roger Mason, he's done a great job of motivating us on the bench to really have energy when we get our names called to go in the game. And I think that's a big part of his leadership role, and that's just me kind of stepping into that kind of aspect of the game, is really coming out and having some good energy.
You feel as though the bench is contributing
Yes.
as expected so far?
As expected, yes. Can we do better? Of course. There's always little parts of the game that we can get better at, and that's something that we got to work on in practice and get better at as the days go on, but I think we're doing okay so far.
So how's this affect your left-handed dribble?
Left-handed dribble's good.
You can
As long as
see
I
where
got
you're
all the
left.
4 fingers, and
You're right.
I'm good. I'm good.
Everything's the left side, huh?
Everything is the left side. Left shoulder, left thumb,
Left knee?
left knee.
Yeah.
Hopefully that ankle stays pretty good.
There you go.
Jason, did you have a chance to read or hear what Monty said about the players after the last game? And, well, basically, he not only, I was kind of struck by it because obviously it wasn't a rough game for you guys, but he not only didn't rip anybody, but he made a point of saying that he wasn't going to do that because he loves you guys and he knows you're trying, and sometimes you just have bad nights. And I was wondering if you could comment on what that says about his approach with this team.
I think it's more along the lines that everybody on our team did not play well. It wasn't one in particular person that played bad. I mean, as a team, we had 24 turnovers. Anytime you do that against anybody in the NBA, you're not going to have a good chance to win. I think overall our team, it was a not very good game. It was not good pace. It was not the way that we play. 37-36 at halftime. Come on. You're going to be down in a lot of games if you score that low points in a game, especially on your home floor. I think it was a very disappointing game for him last game because he thinks you always want to take steps forward and get better each day, and I think he was mad or upset or disappointed at the fact that we probably took a couple steps back. He always wants to try and prepare us as best he can, but at the end of the day, it's not him who's playing out there, it's us. We have to go out there and do our job, and he can only prepare us so much.
But haven't you been in situations where when a team plays like that, the coach just ripped you guys?
Of course.
But he refused to do it.
I think he knew that we were so disappointed in ourselves. We have a young team, and we hold ourselves accountable pretty good. Obviously, we take a good, heavy criticism from the coaches, but it's constructive criticism. I think it was just one of those games you had to really learn how to forget that one real quick. It's something you don't want to carry with you, and you got a lot more games to prove that that's not who you are in the NBA.
How do you get your offense flowing? You feel the key tonight is to get easy shots in transition and just get off to a good, especially coming after halftime.
Defense. Defense is the best way to set your offense. You get a stop, you can get out and run on other teams. If you have to continually take the ball out of the bottom of the net, it's hard to get a flow of the game, it's hard to get transition buckets, and it's definitely easier for the opposing team to really set their defense. I think we have to get good stops, team rebound the ball against this young athletic team we're playing tonight, and really get out and run and push the pace on our home floor.
Thank you. Your finger all right?
Doing good. I'm good. Thumbs up.